there is a major step back, a step towards church, towards some type of spiritual meaning. But a lot of this is in light of what is happening now. There's a lot going on in the world, and from a spiritual lens, I definitely see that this is a part of a collective awakening. Reality has shifted to the point where the level of sins, the level of demonic, I mean, straight up, people are utilizing a lot of satanic things for spiritual warfare against others. Okay, smear campaigns, rituals, and all these things. And for a long time, a lot of people thought that they could get away with these things. They thought that they could dabble with the darkness and then say that they are believers and somehow avoid consequences. And so, what we're beginning to see now is there is a lot of people. I'm not going to name names, but you can kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. There's people that are running towards trying to be cloaked with spirituality, with a church, with a pastor, okay, with some type of meaning. But what they have to understand is that you cannot outrun God. If you have made it an effort to dabble with things that are sinister, with things that are straight up satanic, then you have to also understand that there are consequences for that. God is not an idiot. God ain't slow. He's not stupid or anything like that. And just because He allows us to have free will to choose the path that we want to take, we have to also understand that there comes a time where there's going to be consequences for the things that we have bargained against. And so this is why you're seeing a lot of people that are in high places. You know, they may have bragged about their other gods, or they may have bragged about taking a humiliation ritual, or, you know, they say these certain uncertain terms. And then they follow that up with now proclaiming that they are believers in Christ. You can't play with God like that. You can't play with the Most High like that. And so it is a time to really understand that God is not to be mocked. God is not playing. Another thing that is very relevant at this time is, you know, there's a lot of satire when it comes to media where they're always kind of poking fun at believing in God, you know, making very blasphemous references towards spirituality, towards the Most High. But when certain things happen, it doesn't matter. Some of these people even claim that they're atheists, but the words that escape their lips are, "Help me, God," or "Jesus Christ." It's almost like a Freudian slip, like it just spills out of their mouth when they have nothing else to say. It just snaps within their brain that they need to really call on something that's real. And so, as we're beginning to see the zenith of wickedness play out in this world, this is in no way am I trying to fear monger. I really try to focus more so on positive content. But we have to be real. There's duality in this world. I'm not going to operate in a sense of just trying to give you fluff or feel good messages. Sometimes I have to give you the straight truth of what I'm picking up is what's going on. God is not playing around. And you see this now that people are trying to distance themselves from the narrative that they have played around with for so long. Another thing I want to share too is in regard to the city of Los Angeles, because Los Angeles really means Los Angeles. There is an eerie omen regarding this. Not too long ago, in a previous upload, I was sharing about how my experience of being in California. I wasn't in LA, but I was in San Diego. Is just an eerie vibe there. I mean, it's beauty in that place, but there is just a very um, eerie feeling there. That's the best term I can come up with. All right, it feels as if something bad is going down. And so, in light of the things that are happening, this is a call to truly get right. You can't play with God and then think that somehow you're going to somehow be spared when you're ready. You never know when your time is going to come.